Hello, entrepreneurs, artists, and creators. This is Dave with Founder Dojo. In today's video, we're going to talk about whether you should quit your job to create the startup business of your dreams. So listen, I was in this situation years ago. I started my career working at big companies and corporate jobs, both in product development and in marketing. And I was working for YesMail, which was an email marketing company. It was the first publicly traded email marketing company, and then it was acquired by CMGI when I worked there. And our goal was to turn the business around. The business was not making any money. Our goal was to get it to profitability and then sell the business, which we did successfully, sold YesMail to InfoUSA. And after the sale, I didn't really want to join the acquiring company. There was more that I wanted to do in email marketing. So I created my own email marketing business in my house with $5,000. I bootstrapped it. And so there's a couple elements to how I did that. I was married at the time, and my wife was working full time. She had a PhD in biomedical engineering. So she was making some money, and she also provided, health benefits through her employer. So, and we had some money saved up. So my thought process was, hey, let me take a shot at this startup. When we create the company, we're going to have no money. I don't know how long it's going to take until the business is profitable. But I did some math. I looked at my burn rate, how much it costs for living expenses and for a mortgage. And I looked at how much income she was making. And even though she wasn't covering everything, we would have a little bit of a loss every month. And then we had savings to go against that loss. So I had, a certain number of months that I could run without any income. And I remember it being something like, 36 months or something. I don't know the exact number, but it was like several years, fortunately. And I figured, well, I'll figure it out within 3 years, and if I don't figure it out in a couple months or maybe 6 months, then I'll just bail on it and go get another job. So that was the calculus that I went through. And so my recommendation to everyone is to do a similar calculus based on your personal situation. But one of the things that exists now that I didn't have, which I wish I would have had, is a program like the Founder Dojo Basic Training Course, because I've taken everything I've learned in building startups for over 20 years. I've created 8 startups, 6 were profitable, 3 exited. I put everything I learned into this methodology that I teach other entrepreneurs. And if I were to do it again today with access to this, I would stay at my job. I would keep my job and run the Founder Dojo process as a side hustle, nights and weekends. Because what happens at every startup is you have this initial idea, and there's just a period of time where you haven't really figured out the business model. I mean, you might have ideas of what the business model would look like, but you don't have any proof. You have a bunch of assumptions. And it generally takes a while to figure out that part. In fact, to fully validate a business model, I would say it takes anywhere from 6 months to maybe 3 years. And some people say it takes 5 years to fully validate your business model. So I don't want that to scare you off. There are ways to generate revenue even when you haven't optimized everything. But to give yourself a better shot at it, I would do it as a side hustle. I would work nights and weekends. I would follow the Founder Dojo process, we teach you how to validate a problem with customers, how to develop a solution, how to test that solution with customers, and then how to build a scalable path to customers where you can acquire customers and grow your business. So we do all of that in the course, and you could develop all those answers and develop your full business model as a side hustle before you make the leap. And if it goes well, you might even have revenue in your business. And so when you did make the switch from your full-time gig to your startup business, you might have a viable business running already. And so that would be the best situation for you financially. So there's no getting around the fact that startups are risky. The failure rate on startups is extremely high. If you look at venture-backed startups, basically 1 in 10 become, large successful businesses, which means 90% of them fail. If you look at unfunded startups, it's even worse. And if you look at an accelerator like Y Combinator, of the Y Combinator companies that are funded, only it's about 7% develop or achieve an exit of any kind. So it's extremely high failure rate. So one of the smart things to do, I think, is to mitigate that risk and to develop your business model on the side before you make that switch from full-time to startup, moving from being an employee to an entrepreneur. And so that's what I would do if I had an opportunity to participate in a program like what we've built. So if you're interested in learning more about the Founder Dojo Basic Training course, just click on the link in the description or just go to founderdojo.com, and there's more information there. You can sign up for a free training video and learn a little bit more about the program. So I hope this is helpful, and talk to you guys next time.